Welcome back to one of my favorite places to practice yoga in Crow Wing County, Minnesota. Today I'd like to talk about the focus of attention. Each of the Enneagram types has a specific focus of attention. That's what kind of makes us who we are. It gives us our personality. So whether it be the 1, reforming and perfecting, noticing what's wrong, or whether it be the 7, trying to avoid pain, at all costs. There's a focus of attention where we direct our sight. And I would ideally love for the yoga mat to be a place where we not only recognize that focus of attention, but then we choose an intention to set to constantly bring us back to the work of shifting our attention. This is something that we will always have to work on. Setting this intention and coming back to it repeatedly as we practice, bringing it to mind, to heart, and to body will help us slowly notice where our attention is going and then maybe shift it, open us up to some new behaviors, some new points of view, and it will ideally calm us a bit, balance us. That's the goal here. So just as one brief example, today, if you're a 5 practicing, generally your focus of attention is on gaining information that will provide you a sense of security. And that information comes from outside of yourself. On your mat today, can your intention as a 5 be to notice and listen to the inherent wisdom within you, what your body is telling you, acknowledging that you have all of that intelligence within you, everything you need for that security. In whatever way makes sense to you, draw your intention down to 1 to 4 words, a small word or phrase that you can repeat to yourself throughout the practice. So for the 5, it might be simply inherent wisdom, or I honor my own inherent wisdom. Whatever you are able to remember and easily bring back to the forefront of your mind. Choose your intention before you begin the practice today, and then carry it with you throughout. Step your feet together at the top of your mat, about hip width distance for good balance. Press the palms together, draw your shoulders down, bend the knees just a little bit, feel the core draw in and up. Take a moment to rub your palms together rapidly, creating warmth and heat. And then release the hands, keep them about an inch or 2 apart, and just feel and notice that energy between them. Remind yourself of this energy being you are. Press the palms together once more. And take time to verbalize, maybe out loud or internally, your intention for today, specific to your type and specific to your experience of that type. And then take your hands to your belly. Take a few breath cycles where you press the belly out and then squeeze it in to breathe. Diaphragmatic breathing. This is the proper way to breathe, the helpful way to breathe. You can certainly use some of the accessory muscles in your chest to expand the lungs, but let the power of your breath come from the source of your belly. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach out and up. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Lean to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, stand tall. Lift up the heels. Check in with balance. Heels down, hands to your heart, and then step the right foot all the way open. Come to star pose with the toes out and the heels in. And then bend the knees, cactus the arms, come to goddess pose. Stay low with the hips. Inhale, reach the right arm over the crown of your head. You can take your left arm to the inside of the left thigh to help rotate your chest upward, gazing upward as well. Feel that side body opening. And then come through center. Switch sides, left arm up and over, right arm pressing to the inside of the right thigh. Come back to goddess pose. And then take your hands to your knees, pressing the knees open and apart. Drop your right shoulder down, twisting the torso. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, stand up, straightening the arms and the legs. And then kick the heels out, draw the toes in. Interlace the hands behind you, straighten your arms, gaze up. Exhale, fold over, wide-legged forward fold with the hands clasped if possible. And take any little movements that are helpful here, bending into one knee and then the other, or twisting in your torso to feel some side body stretch. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. And then begin to walk your hands to the front of your mat so you can step back to high plank. Holding there for a moment in your high plank. Micro bend in the elbows, back of the knees reaching skyward. Strong core. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Come all the way down onto the belly and chin. Inhale to cobra pose, pressing into the earth if you like, or take the hands up and away, pull the shoulder blades toward one another. And exhale, make your way to down dog. Feel the heels drop down, walk out your down dog. Draw the shoulders out of the ears, let the neck release, the head hang heavy. Feel that belly breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Take a half lift, extending the spine long. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up, reach out and up. And take your side leans right and left, following your breath. Try to move as slowly as possible. From center, reach high, come up off the heels. Exhale, heels down. Open twist to the right. Gaze over your back shoulder. Keep your upper body in place. Shift weight into the left leg. Lift up your right knee. And take your front hand to the outside of that knee for both stability. See if you can re-lengthen the spine. Draw the crown of the head up. And rotate your right ankle. Step the right foot forward in its own lane. You might have to look down to make that happen. And then begin to inch that left arm forward and down toward the earth, or a block if you've got a block. Once your hands touches something, the block or the earth, pull the right hip back, extend the crown of your head forward, and really push into the earth with both feet. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. And inhale, begin to round up. And bend into your left knee. Lift up your right toes. Take your hands to the left knee. Little hamstring stretch there. You could even take your peace fingers to the right big toe and just pull on them a little bit. Feel it in the calf. Stand up. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, reach out and up. Lean side to side once more. And then exhale, open twist to the left. Upper body stays in place. Weight shifts to the right foot, left knee lifts. Take your front hand, grab onto the outside of the knee so you can twist a little deeper, find some stability. Rotate the left ankle. And then you might need to turn your gaze down in front of you so you can step the left foot out in front in its own lane. The arms remain reaching front to back as you begin to hinge from the waist, taking the right hand all the way toward the earth or a block. Once your hand touches something, press into the earth with both feet and pull that left hip back a little bit. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, roll up. And bend into your back leg so the left toes can lift up. You have that straight leg. Hands should come onto the right side on that right knee. And then option to take the peace fingers, grab it onto the left big toe, stretching the calf muscle. Inhale, rise up. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Reach out and up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk the hands out to high plank. While you're holding this high plank, repeat your intention. Exhale, lower the body halfway. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders down, gazing up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Very straight and strong. And then bend your knee, open up your hip. Move your knee and your hip joint, your ankle joint, anything that's helpful. Exhale, step the right foot all the way to the top. Take time to drop the hips a little bit lower and then straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend into it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. A couple more times, back and forth. The next time you get low, place your left hand on the ground, reach your right arm high for dragonfly twist. Your back knee could be on the earth for more support. If you want something slightly different, the right toes point out a bit, onto the outside edge of the left foot, and drop the hips with the right arm reaching back behind you. Exhale, right hand plants. Right leg lifts high once more in three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot all the way to the top again. This time, flatten the left foot in its own lane and rise up to warrior one. Draw the arms behind the ears. You're welcome to interlace your fingers here if you want. Maybe even close your eyes. Feel weight in both feet. Repeat your intention. Exhale, arms to a T. And then go ahead and interlace the hands behind you. Straighten the arms, gaze up. Exhale, fold into humble warrior. Releasing the neck. Letting the hands fall heavy, maybe bending a little deeper into your front knee. And exhale, hands come to the mat, to the inside of the right foot. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Walk the right foot further out. Take a runner's lunge here. You could come down to one or both forearms. You're breathing deeply. Begin to press up. If you're on your forearms, walk the right foot back into its lane. Come up off the back knee, step the left foot up, flat on the ground, pyramid pose, just hanging heavy over the front leg. If your hands are on the ground, push into the earth, drawing your shoulder blades down your back, but then drop the crown of your head closer to the earth. Begin to walk your hands forward, lifting up your back heel. Eventually the left leg comes all the way up to an L shape. Your hands walk forward. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you are able to extend the right arm high, revolving your half moon. Perhaps you come up off that front hand, feeling the back extend, the shoulders draw down, the core so powerful. One more inhale. Exhale, set the left foot down next to the right. Bend both knees deeply. Stay low with the tailbone. Reach the arms high. Chair pose. Exhale, open twist to the left. Holding there or taking hands to heart, hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee and re-lengthening the spine. Inhale, unwind, reach high. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in, hold your forward fold. Make it a little deeper, hugging the legs or stepping on the hands. Feel your belly push into your legs with each inhale. And exhale, release. Walk the hands forward or the feet back. Make your way to down dog. Check in with your breath. With a strong core, lift the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, feel the hip open. Take little movements. Exhale, step the left foot all the way to the top. Stay low, drop the hips a little bit. And then straighten the front leg. Go back and forth. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. The next time you're low, keep the right hand down, lift the left arm high, dragonfly twist. Staying here or pointing the left toes outward, rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot, dropping the hips. Exhale, plant both hands. Step back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Right foot flattens. Rise up to warrior one. Feel both feet on the earth. If you connect your palms in that steeple grip, The arms are trying to pull behind the ears. Your eyes may close. You can repeat your intention. Exhale, arms to a T. Interlace your hands behind you, opposite grip. Straighten the arms, gaze up, and then fold, humble warrior. Crown of the head dropping. And exhale, hands to the earth. Set your right knee down, walk the left foot out. Come down to your forearms. Runner's lunge. Breathing deeply. Press back onto the hands. Walk the left foot in a little bit. Curl the right toes under, and then step the right foot up to where your feet are about 1.5 or 2 feet apart, and then fold over in that pyramid pose. Let the head hang heavy. If you're pushing into the earth, the shoulders draw out of the ears. The crown of the head reaches for the ground. And then with a strong core, walk your hands forward, come up off that back leg, lift it up into an L shape. Really squeeze the belly, feel the hips square. Both hands could remain on the ground, or the right hand plants and the left arm reaches high. Revolved half moon. You could even lift up. Exhale, right foot steps up to meet the left. Bend both knees, drop your tailbone, reach the arms high. Chair pose. Exhale, open twist to the right. You can stay there with arms wide or hook the elbow, re-lengthening the spine. Inhale, unwind, stand tall. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, make your way to down dog. From down dog, we'll go back and forth from dolphin to down dog, and that's like a forearm down dog. The challenge, you can either do this one arm at a time, you could do this on your knees as well, kind of shifting your weight right and left, or you can bend both the elbows at the same time, like you're tapping your elbows down and then straightening the arms. As you can tell, if you can see me shaking, it's very hard. So whether you're going one arm at a time or both arms down at the same time, 3 more. On the third, stay down with your elbows and begin to walk your toes closer in for dolphin. You are welcome to stay here. If you want to begin what it might feel like to put weight onto your head, you can take off any hair items you might have that are on the crown of your head, so you have a flat surface on the earth. You'll interlace your fingers and put them, it's a little different from everyone, but just right behind the crown of your head to where you feel supported. And it's so important here to keep the shoulders out of the ears, and you begin to walk your toes up further and further to where your back is flat. Then maybe you lift up. I have to experiment with the width of my elbows here. Maybe you lift up 1 foot at a time. Doesn't have to be pretty. maybe both legs reach up. So the forearm headstand, you are pushing into the earth so much that you're taking weight off of the crown of your head. That will offer your neck some ease, but it's really taxing on the shoulders. If you want the challenge of coming into a pike, only if you have done this before or know that you can try, you begin to shift the weight in your hips back a little bit so straight legs can begin to come down. And I'm going all the way. Ideally, you can hold there for a moment in that pike and then softly set your toes down. But any time you're moving into a head balance, the goal is that soft power and control rather than thudding and thumping and falling and pushing and striving. We want calm strength in those balances. Wherever you are, return to down dog. Breathe. And remind yourself of your intention. Have patience with yourself as you learn to control both your body and your mind to some extent. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Flatten the back foot in a single line so you can open up to warrior two. Make sure you aren't already leaning forward, but that your shoulders are over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and over. And exhale, straighten the front leg, arms come to a T, hips shift to the back, right arm forward and down for triangle pose. Remember, if you were doing this against a wall, which you could if you're at home, that left shoulder blade and the left arm are feeling the wall behind you. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. I just saw a hummingbird. It's a good omen. Make your way to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Flatten the right foot. Rise up to that warrior two. Feel that foundation in the legs. Exhale into a slightly deeper place in the front knee. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten the front leg, arms to a T, hips shift to the back, left arm forward and down, right arm high for your triangle. If you're bearing weight on that front arm, see if you can lift the arm and remain lifted, powering up the obliques. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step back to your high plank and flow through. Inhale to high plank. Feel that power, the power of your intention. Repeat it once more. Roll onto the inside of your right foot, the outside of your left. Come to a side plank. Exhale through center. Inhale, Open up to the left. Strong, long body, not dumping into the right shoulder. Extending the crown of your head forward. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, step your feet up to your hands. Come to sit down. Extend the legs out straight in front of you. Bounce the knees. Reach the arms up in front of you. Shoulders are not reaching forward. We're not curving in the back. We're sitting tall, still breathing with that belly breath. On the exhale, right hand reaches back. Now you might just twist and touch the back of your mat. If you want more challenge, you reach further back. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand touches behind you or reaches. Moving back and forth. Let your gaze follow your hand as it reaches back. Aim for a long extended spine the whole time. One more each side. Exhale, hands come behind you, point your toes. You can bend your knees and come to reverse tabletop. That's a little bit easier. Or you keep the legs straight, press into the earth, lift up your hips. Try to seal your feet flat to the mat. Reverse plank. Exhale, hips come down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, round over your legs or keep the back flat and pull your navel toward your thighs. Inhale, roll up, bounce the knees, and come onto your back. Pull the knees into your chest, rock side to side. Set your left foot down and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Arms are at either side of your torso. Squeeze your belly, press your lower back into the earth. Flex your right foot, and then lift up your hips to a little bridge pose. Exhale, hips come down. Press the knee away from you, the right knee. You could stay there for supine half pigeon. You could grab onto the back of your left thigh. You could lift up a little bit and cradle your right shin with your arms, extending your left leg. You could relax the left leg or keep it lifted. You could also rest your head back down on the ground. I'm not going quite as severe with that. This is enough of a challenge for me. And then finally, the leg is still ankle crossed over knee. You just reach your right arm out and let the lower body rotate to the left. Sole of the left foot might come to the ground. Inhale through center. Plant the right foot, cross the left ankle over the left knee. Arms on the earth. Lower back presses to the ground. Lift up the hips. A little bridge pose with an ankle cross. Exhale, hips come down. You can stay right here for a nice stretch, pushing the left knee away from you. Or you can grab on to the right thigh. Maybe you reach up and cradle the left shin. And come out of your deepest place, but keep the ankle on the knee and let your lower body drop to the right as you reach to the left. And come back onto your spine. Pull the knees in, rock them right and left. And then rock up and down. So you can come to a seat and extend the legs wide. Taking a fold forward. This might just be chin to chest. Allow yourself to relax and breathe. Remind yourself of your intention. Inhale, begin to rise up. Making your way to a seat. Could be cross-legged or could be on the knees. Take your hands to your belly again. Feel it grow and then squeeze in with every breath. And then let your hands relax. Let your being relax. Your breath relax. Draw your hands together at your heart. Let this be a gesture of gratitude, thankful for the natural focus of attention that you have, because that focus of attention helped you survive. It is part of your superpower. We're not trying to get rid of our focus of attention, but we're trying to balance ourselves. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.